Okay, hello YouTube. I thought I'd try and make a wood carving video. Make a spoon for you. Because I've got some pretty unique, very gnarly pieces of wood. But I've had some nice results from them so far. I thought I'd show you a few of them. This is spalted, quite unusual. Very unusual colours, beautiful grain, obviously the spalting. Show you. Very similar piece to this. Look at this spoon. Not particularly happy with the bowl of that. Twisted. Just didn't put it far enough off centre to make it look right. I don't use any. I don't make a blank. I don't draw around things, but I generally make shapes that I can do away with symmetry, but I got caught out on this one. But that's the sort of colours you can expect. And then a couple of spoons, particularly like that. Did this one first. See, again, shaped the handle, curved it round. It's got a little pinch there where the hand goes, flat top, sort of roundish, slightly triangular bottom is what I usually try to get. Yeah, I think that's more the triangular bottom. This is the other one that I decided I'd ever go at extending the outer wood straight round the lip. I actually prefer this, I think. Hasn't quite got as nice a grain. Again, pinch. Some knot right at the end there, so some nice colours, a bit of red. See the spalting there. It's another piece. You can see some of the unique colours in this wood, it's amazing. This piece of wood is quite interesting. Can you see the shape of it? See, if I put my bow down here, well, that's alright, what I'll do is I'll reverse it. I found that I've tried going down through the heart, through the top, the normal way, that way. I ended up going into the white. I didn't like the pattern, so there's a couple of. There's another one. So it's definitely wood to reverse. So what I thought I'd do is go down here, make my bowl in there somewhere. Maybe I might utilise, I think I'll square this off, but one thing is making the bow and the lift naturally come this part here. But we'll have to have a look, do a bit of axe work on it, and then we'll be able to see better what we can and can't do. Things like this often fail, but you've got to try. Yeah, I mean this is a bit of gnarly, twisted wood that I similar to this. Can you see what? Very simple shape, just a scoop. I'll deepen this scoop a bit. It's so hard, but I need to. I've sharpened my crook spoons recently, so I'm going to gouge a bit more out of that. Scoop a bit more out. But can you see if you can utilise this beautiful wood when it curves? So I'm going to try and utilise it into a better shape instead of making the handle curved like this. I'm going to use it in the lift of the knife, hopefully. Is that alright? So let's have a look at it first. Right, to this stage, I'll would make my bowl. If I can find my tools. Right. God, now. See if any shape jumps out at us. With bowls, I try a lot of the time. Often I go for an unsymmetrical shape. I just try to, if I see something special like this, sort of an unusual shape, then I'll try to get away from symmetry. Often like a knot in a bowl as well. I think a knot, this wood, a spoon was reversed wood, the same as what I'm doing now. See the heartwood on the back? Bit of heartwood on the bottom, on the end of the spoon where I terminated. Yeah. So often try to get away from symmetry. That's why I don't draw around anything. We'll see. I usually find that once you start scooping out, a shape comes to mind. Okay. Fortunately, I haven't got an articulated screen, so I'm going to have a bit of guesswork here. But there. That's what we have so far. So it's time for the knife work now. Don't like to go too far. Surprising how deep some of these axe cuts can run. So before we play it safe, made the bowl a bit bigger to catch this knot here. I like to have knots in my bowl. Could be problematic, but I enjoy a challenge. What we would like this is just a slow process. Taxing on the hand muscles and your knife. Just generally go around and start shaping a bit. Get rid of these X marks. So what I'm going to do with this, but the thing is, being, if this was green wood, and wood flies off so quickly that you have to make your mind up pretty soon about what shape you want. But with the yew, I mean, it's such a slow process. You can sort of see, you sort of get ideas as you go along and see the way the wood wants to go, and you can sort of find the design because you're going at a snail's pace at it. If that makes sense to you. So we are slowly getting there. If we see something we don't like, or shape that seems to be going the wrong way, then we'll sit there and think about it and change the shape, and any number of things you can do. Thing is, for woods this pretty, you can't really go too far wrong. Okay, back again. Just to summarise here from, I missed the day unfortunately. Right, so problems here. Come down to this very bit narrow there. Can't afford to lose any more, or else I'm going to have to change the whole design and open this up, so I've got to be very careful there. I've got this crack there, not crack. I went down with the knife. That's the normal way that you would go about taking wood off a bowl, and it just ripped right out. Actually, the grain actually goes the other way. It goes up. Strangely, you can't even really see it. That's chippy. It's not very nice. So be careful there. That's a potential problem. No real shape is jumping out at me yet, particularly. But if I lose that there, I'm going to have to make the bowl shallower, and I'm going to lose this nice, these nice lines here. They're so close. So it's all a bit touch and go at the moment, whether or not this is going to end up in the bin or not. We shall persevere. I think what I'm going to do is round this off. And then sort of have this round and then dip the sides in. Sort of out, in, out, something like that. I'll say no real design, but I think this definitely I need to shape this. Okay. See the shape coming out now? I just started shaping it round, and that sort of shape sort of jumped out at me. A curve, try to get a continuous curve, somehow that blend this in and just get that something that's proportional to the bowl. The bowl's a little big, I think, really, but it's coming on. Got a nice pattern here. It's a fair bit of very hard here. Some lovely patterning, some lovely colours there. Transition. You don't get this on the normal U. Got the normal U here. Yeah, I mean you see the transition on that bit there from the heartwood. Slight oranging, but I mean this has got a lot more, and this whitish colour. I mean you can see how the heartwood look normally. It's pretty much a consistent colour. I mean this is slightly spalted here. There's a slight difference in colours. I'm trying to think if I've got any other bits of yew. Yeah, I mean, come here, you got this like, oh no. Yeah, I mean, can you see that? This spoon isn't finished. You can see that's normally the consistency of the colour of yew, and that's this spalted version. Can you see the difference? There's hell of it, and you've got this lovely line. I presume that's some sort of fungi that's got in between the two layers. I made this lovely purple line, which just normally isn't evident in yew. So I'm trying to look through the screen, and this is nice because I've got this white here, so I've got this lovely two colours here. A nice bit of spalting there. So that's how it's going at the moment. So I'm very close here. This is a real worry. Otherwise I'll have to take the bowl down underneath. I really don't want to do that, so I have to be really careful here. Probably do that bit with sandpaper or with a really sharp knife, so very careful. The knot doesn't look like it's going to be problematic. Looks quite pretty in the bowl, I think. And again, this is another area. If this side goes down too far, see it's bumpy, then obviously I want it roughly level with the other side. So there's a few problems here. I haven't touched that. I'm keeping that there to remind me that I've got to be really careful at that bit there, because there's still a fair bit to go, but it's really chippy. Really chippy, so that's it'd be a real bugger to go all the way down, because this is a lot of work, and then come unstuck with that bit there. But that's where we are at the moment. Okay, there we go, that's knife finished. I'm going to sandpaper it. That's our shape at the moment. It might change a little bit. What I like to do is put a sandpaper on a stick. It means you can shape things easier. There's our touch and go bit. I think it's going to be right on the edge there, as long as we catch a tiny little bit. These are the difficult parts in the turns. You see our little flat shape there where we had the problem. There's not much I can do about that. I might take a little bit more off here. It'll probably look a bit more natural. Or a little bit there. We'll see. We'll sand it down. Sorry. Yeah, can you see the flat spot? That's where we had our tear. It's not quite the shape I'd like it, but once we've sanded it, we might have another look and see if we can improve on that. What can be done? Of course, right near it, we've got this other problem where I'm right on the edge of. I need that to be this pattern to be enclosed in the spoon, or else it's going to look odd if I just take a little bit there. If I take a little bit there, I'll have to take the whole lot down to probably there. I'll have to take the whole spoon down. I don't want to do that. Just got to be careful. Right, okay, finished it. I did oil it yesterday, live on camera. I somehow managed to delete it. Anyway, there it is. So you see how the handles sort of come together, I shaped it, and then naturally when you're trying to make a turn, you have to take off a bit off the top, a bit off the bottom, and a bit off the middle. Well, I started to do that and then noticed this nice shape and thought, oh, I'll put a round piece on it because it's a very sort of roundish flowing shape. So I think that worked out well. Shows off this lovely line as well, I think. So you agree that you don't need to go into wood carving with a rigid plan or much of a plan at all, really. Anyway, that's the finished result. I just think, it's a lot of work. I don't remember how many hours it took me. Probably about 4 or 5 hours or something altogether. But the end result's something unique, and not something many people will take on. A little bit thin there, a little bit of a flat spot there. I don't touch any more of it, but it's touch and go. But we got there in the end. Anyway, I'm pleased with that. So, if you like that, you might be interested to know the next video. I'm going to take on something even harder. I mean, look at that. Whoa. Most people throw that in the bin, wouldn't they? Binwood carving, I'll call it. Definitely go in the fire stack. But yeah, anyway, if you like that video, gnarly piece of wood to cracky spoon, and subscribe, and you can see what I do with this bit of wood. Cheers now.